Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What it do, gang? We live, we back. Y'all already know me. It's your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. Y'all know why I'm here on this lovely Saturday, man. Bring you another edition of the starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel. But before we do that, lineup review. Going over the starting five from yesterday's slate. What my best lineups from yesterday's slate. Talking about our thought process and how we tried to attack it. So we're gonna do that for y'all on this lovely Saturday. If you new to the channel, man, you in the right spot. It's the best kept secret in daily fantasy sports, man. It's the Golden Goose DFS show. Hit that subscribe button without hesitation. Definitely, everybody, do your boy one small favor. Hit that like button, man. You know, helps a small channel grow. And that's what we're trying to do over here, man. Run it up and let's get into this review from yesterday. No dice on DraftKings yesterday. If you caught the starting five on DK, you know I went with Darius Garland, Karis LeVert, Anthony Edwards, Brandon Clark, and was it Josh Allen? I believe I gave him. Let's see what I had. Yeah, Josh Allen on DK. I did Mobley on FanDuel. I knew it was one of the two, but story yesterday, Karis LeVert killed me, man. 5,200, 53% on chalky play. I had him in pretty much everything. He destroyed me yesterday. This is the best lineup, 298. This is pretty much identical to the starting five. The only thing I did here was go down from Allen to Precious Achua because yesterday I was just dead setting on getting Ja, Anthony Edwards, and Darius Garland in the lineup. That was my holy trinity yesterday, so to speak, man. I was dead set on getting them three, so that's what we wanted to do here. Went down to Precious Achua. He got some extra run with an OG Anunoby injury. But he was solid. Ja was solid at 27% on, man. 59 DK points. Anthony Edwards was just okay. Another game, but D'Angelo Russell playing well, so that's always going to take away from Anthony Edwards' ceiling. Brandon Clark was solid at 52%. Everybody knew pretty much to go back there with Adams being out. I already talked about Precious solid. There's Garland again. Everybody's chalk. No Mitchell. You know what to do. 63 fantasy points from him. Got Nas Reed in here. Like yesterday, like I told you about the video, especially since I had Ja in here, I figured him being aggressive, attacking the basket, maybe get Gobert in a little foul trouble. We can get a little extra run from Nas Reed. He got 21 fantasy points at 1% on. Didn't destroy me. And then Jonathan Kuminga here, just uh, once we got that news, Wiggins was out needing another value piece. So Kaminga been playing solid in his run, so got to him right here at 4K. He gave us 21 fantasy points, not nearly enough. 298 over here. FanDuel. Let's go look at it. Pretty much identical, man. The starting five over here was what Garland, LeVert. I went Mobley, Clark, and Ja Morant. All right, my best lineup over here was just a slight pivot off of that. As you can see, the only difference between this lineup and the starting five, I went to Steph Curry instead of Ja, and I traded out Mobley for Allen here in this spot because I felt like you was gonna need three of those calves, two or three of those calves going against the Thunder. Um, D'Angelo, 43%, 42 fantasy points solid. Steph at 10% gave us a nice one right at 63 fantasy point. Got Aaron Wiggins right here once we saw him in that starting lineup. 25 fantasy point from him at 10% on. Garland, of course. Benedict Mathurin, 28 fantasy points going against the Milwaukee Bucks. They actually hung in there. They came, they didn't hang in there. They kind of came back toward the end. It was out of hand. I'm surprised Giannis got to 7. I thought they would have been pulled them the way that game was getting out of hand. But Indiana made a little run at it, try to get back in there. So 28 from Benedict Mathurin. It was okay at his price tag. Karis LeVert let everybody down over here. Brandon Clark was solid. Precious Achua once again. And then Jared Allen, man. I don't even know how you don't get a double-double going inside against these Thunder. He really let us down yesterday with 26 fantasy points. All right. Came in, made $5 over here. This is the 222.25 max. Y'all know where I be at over here. Let's get to today's slate, though. 9-game monster slate. Already tons of news. It's probably going to be a crazy one today, man. Stay locked in. Stay tuned in. I'm going to have to update the starting five for you. If anything changes with it after locks, I try to get it tweeted out to y'all. With your questions, too, guys, like, try to get them in as early as possible. Because if you tweet them to me at like 6:45, 6:50, I'm building lineup. So I probably either I'm not seeing them or I ain't got time to respond in that moment because I'm trying to get lineups built right before lock. So it's a little tougher. So get your questions out a little early if you can. If I'm still gonna respond to them, but if you're doing it like at 6:45, I know it's rough. You're trying to get them last second changes in, but if you send me questions about 6:45, 6:50, I'm probably not gonna respond to after lock. So, but yeah. But let's get to it, man. At the point guard at the top, I want to look at Jayshawn Tate. Now we have no Josh Christopher. No Josh Christopher. No Jalen Green, no Kevin Porter Jr. over here. I don't know I was trying to say I don't know who they're going to start in this spot at the point guard. There's a lot of different ways they can go. They can go Josh Christopher. They can go Deshaun Nix. Maybe Ty Washington. Who knows? There's a lot of different ways they can go at point guard. I'm hoping either way, Jayshawn Tate should be in line for a little more minutes. He's been to like a little makeshift de facto point guard for those guys when he's been on the floor. I don't know if I don't know if he's moved into the starting lineup, but we definitely gonna have some interest in him. Like I said, he should see increased minutes at the very minimum. Maybe 25 to 30 minutes in here. Preferably more, hopefully more, if he gets the start. So we definitely want to pay attention to that starting lineup. But I'm going to like Jayshawn Tate today. Love him if he's in the starting lineup. Shooting guard, man, no secret. This is going to be a Dinwiddie day. No Luka. It is the Dinwiddie show. Dinwiddie is going to be chalky. I don't know how chalky he's going to be because he's not the cheapest of price tags at $7,400, but he's definitely going to go on some ownership on this 9-game slate. Great matchup against the Utah Jazz, man. Just get you some Spencer Dinwiddie. At the small forward, you seen him, the thumbnail. I don't mind going right back to my boy PG-13. Nice matchup against Atlanta right here. Solid toe. They're expecting it to be a close game here. You know PG, man. He's going to fill it up. Him and Kawhi does everything, okay? They're going to do everything for this Clippers team. If you want to play Kawhi, I ain't got no problem with that. But I always like going to the cheaper of the two whenever I'm looking at PG and Kawhi. Who's ever the cheapest of the two is usually who I like more. But they both have similar ceilings. Both going to do about the same thing, man. Just give me PG-13 at $8,700 for a little cheaper price tag. At the power forward, I want to look at Denny Avdia, $4,500. I think he's still cheap enough. Been playing 30 minutes since the trade. He should see that here in this matchup against the Pelicans. I like Denny Avdia as well, man. Very solid value play, even though it's probably going to be tons more open up, especially if the news breaks. It's going to be a lot of value there. But right now in this moment, I like Denny Avdia. And at the center, it could be a Drew Eubanks slate. We saw Nurkic lead the game early last time. I think it's his calf muscle, so he could sit out here. So we could see a case of Drew Eubanks into the starting lineup. Maybe Trent Warford. I don't know what they're doing with him over there, but who knows? We definitely want to keep an eye out for this news. And if Nurkic is out, I'm definitely gonna have big interest in Drew Eubanks here in this spot at $3,700. All right. There you have it, just starting five for DraftKings. Jayshawn Tate, Spencer Dinwiddie, Paul George, Denny Avdia, and Drew Eubanks. Man, get some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. Also, in the comment section, let me know, man, y'all want me to do more lives. I had a couple people say going live really helped them cash the other day, so we really been thinking about that. Get on there and chop up some what I look for in players. I probably have one of those videos coming for y'all, how to evaluate plays and stuff like that. I'm trying to get one of them out for y'all as well, but that's another time, another video. Let's go look at FanDuel. At the top, at the point guard, I want to look at Malcolm Brogdon. He's in play on both sides, gang. DraftKings as well. No Marcus Smart over there. We saw him get 30-plus minutes last time in this spot. I expect him to do the same thing once again. Didn't have the best of games last time out, but he just didn't shoot the ball very well. He's a very good shooter, so I don't expect that to continue. In a great matchup here against the Lakers, I like getting Malcolm Brogdon at $5,800 over here on FanDuel. At the shooting guard, staying with Spencer Dinwiddie. A little more expensive over here, $8K, but he's just a solid play, man. In your single entries, man, just go to Spencer Dinwiddie and get different somewhere else. Small forward, staying with the boy, PG-13. You already know, $8,600. Fire him up. He's good to go. One of my favorite plays today, especially in this matchup against the Hawks, man. I like some PG-13. At the power forward spot, I want to look at Precious Achiuwa. OG Anunoby is probably out. They got him as questionable, but the way he was looking at that wrist and holding it, I don't think he's playing today. So it could be some more minutes for Precious Achiuwa. He definitely play on DraftKings as well, where he's cheaper over there. So he could step into a few more minutes here in this spot. You know he's going to see 20 to 25 just normal coming off the bench. So you could see him approach 30 plus here in this spot, provided he's in the starting lineup. Get you some Precious Achiuwa as well today. And then at the center spot, definitely gonna have some interest in Sengun, man. No, none of those guards up there, none of those ball dominant high usage guards. Offense should run more through him. He should have more assist opportunities. Definitely gonna be a triple double threat today for Sengun, man. 8,400. I like getting to him in this spot going against the Detroit Pistons. All right. There you have it, man. Your starting five for FanDuel. Aparal Sengun, Precious Achua, Paul George, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Malcolm Brogdon, man. Can't talk this morning. It's early. Y'all know what it is, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get me your player pools. You know, any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up. Holler at me, man. I hit you back. I talk to any and everybody, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's get it.